All right, guys. So today we're gonna get into this time. I think I spread some misinformation. I was in 10th grade. We were supposed to do a presentation on any group of people that we wanted to do. And you know me, proud melanated sister, I chose the black people, the melanated people. But what I said was that I think was misinformation. I said that we all got here because of slavery. And with me being 31 years old, and at the time I did it, me being in 10th grade, I don't think that's true. I think it's cat. And so the thing is, too, is that black or race is a fairly new thing. Like, I mean, because when you think about it, melanation is an ancient trait. So there has always been people who have had brown skin that have existed everywhere. Everywhere. All around the world, the same song. So it's like we're considering how long the world has been populated with human beings, how long people was already here before Christopher Columbus was even born, and considering that melanation is an ancient trait. These are the images that we usually do not see Native Americans in. We usually do not see them highly pigmented or Aboriginal Americans that have high levels of melanation as like I do. We don't really see that. But is it really that hard to believe that there could be people that look like black people already here when the United States of America is huge. We're talking about billions and billions and billions of acres of land. We ain't even got the same accents. I'm from Ohio. I don't sound nothing like somebody from New York. Somebody from New York sounds different from somebody from Texas. Somebody from Texas sounds somebody different from New Orleans, baby. Somebody from New Orleans sound different from somebody from Wisconsin or whatever.
California, cuz.
I'm just saying, we don't even sound alike. But I'm really supposed to believe the phenotype look the same across all 50 states? All throughout here. All throughout here. You mean to tell me you about to tell me across this whole all 50 states, all billions of acres of land, bro? You about to tell but stop. Stop, bro. And it's thousands and thousands of years people been here and nobody on this mud got skin that look like mine or hair that look like mine. Stop the cap. I don't believe it. I don't believe the Alabamas, the Carolinas. It wasn't no tribe. All these tribes that existed, and nobody on this one. Everybody was apricot skin with straight hair. Everybody looked like that. And another thing, they're comparing us to Indians. I know we just think with our Hollywood heads, and we keep looking at these light skinned Indians they keep showing us because colorism is everywhere. It's everywhere. But with knowing it's everywhere, just consider not using your Hollywood head and doing doing some research, looking around into the real world. Because I think they were referring when they were calling us Indians, I think they were referring to the diversity of the complexions and the diversity of hair textures. I have seen so many Indians. I've seen Indians with bone straight hair and Indians that have like big old ringlets, big old curls, fat curls, just beautiful. I've seen all different sorts of hair textures and I've seen all different kinds of level of melanation. I mean, the pigmentation be going crazy when it comes to the range. It go crazy. Like black people. So I'm just saying, I think when they was comparing us to Indians, the range, I think they was talking about. And don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that Aboriginal Americans wouldn't possibly look like this. I'm not saying it's that it's impossible to believe that Alaskan Siberians make their way over. I'm just saying I think that with how big the USA is, also as well that there's plenty of opportunity that people besides Alaskan Siberians could have made it onto this land. I mean, Africa literally has a current that flows straight from there to here, like straight to here. And I'm just saying, with them building pyramids and doing all these amazing things over there, I feel like navigation was explored to the point after there were already Africans traveling to the Americas before Columbus, and vice versa. And then people just act like they brought Africans over and that was it. Those was the only melanated people left in the land. They don't never talk about the people that was here. Like, no, what you're not about to do is just come on here and think that you about to take our land. They ain't talk about the people that was sitting up there going to war behind their land and behind their name. They just act like they all just died off and disappeared and like they're barely here. But I mean, if you come up with the one drop rule and don't let them acknowledge their parents that have always lived on this land, I mean, that sure does take down the numbers. Like, boom, even is this my 5 generation ancestor chart? I know everybody that will go on here, and everybody that's on my 5 generation chart is buried here in America. They all 29 of those people on that map is from here. And I don't think every single last one of them got exact connects leading to Africa. So basically, to conclude my video, I do not believe that Africans or black people or melanated people just came into existence on American land through slavery. And I don't even know how Africans aren't like offended that they're insinuating that they didn't figure out a way to travel to the Americas before Christopher Columbus was even a thought in his mama's brain. Whew. But that's just how I feel. I don't think slavery was the start. I think there's lots we don't know and thousands of years that we aren't considering between Columbus, slavery, our most recent history, and all of history. I think there's a lot we don't know.